Hello and welcome to this week's installment of the Furs, Feathers, and Fangs Creature Feature, a weekly series in which I talk about some of the amazing animals we get to share this planet with. My name is Zach, and this week we're talking about whale sharks. Whale sharks are the largest species of shark as well as the largest fish in the world, and although they can grow to over 30 feet and weigh up to 22,000 pounds, they feed on some of the smallest organisms on Earth. They are filter feeders, meaning that they swim along through the ocean with their mouths open, and they will catch things like algae and plankton, krill, crab larvae, and they will then filter water out of their mouth through their gills, leaving behind the small organisms that they sustain themselves with. I mentioned gills. Whale sharks have 5 sets of gills and are known as ram breathers. This means that they constantly have to swim and take in water through their mouths, in effect ramming water into their gills. Now, unlike other fish, they can't pump water over their gills with their mouths. Most sharks are ram breathers, and if they stay still in the water long enough, they will actually drown. Although whale sharks can be massive, they don't start out quite that way. When they are born, they are about 2 feet long. Now, it's interesting the way that whale sharks give birth. The female holds the eggs inside of her body, and they hatch, and then she gives birth to live young. Each whale shark has a unique pattern of spots and stripes on its skin, similar to the stripes on a zebra or human fingerprints, and these markings can be used to identify individuals in the wild. Now, unlike most sharks that get around by moving their tails back and forth, whale sharks actually move by moving their entire bodies side to side, similar maybe to how crocodiles or snakes would move through the water, side to side. Do the whale shark, everyone. Whale sharks aren't exactly fast swimmers, but then again, they really don't need to be. Their prey doesn't exactly run away from them. It's basically like they go through the ocean with a giant net and just scoop everything up. And there are also very few animals in the ocean that prey upon whale sharks. Now, it's true that juveniles are vulnerable to being eaten by bigger fish like sailfish, marlin, and other sharks. Adult whale sharks really have nothing to fear. The only animals that seem to predate upon them are orcas, but this is very, very rare, as killer whales or orcas prefer other species of sharks in their diet. Like all other sharks, whale sharks' skeletons are made up of cartilage and not bone. This makes them more flexible, and it also makes it lighter weight. The whale shark gets its name from its massive size and its a little bit unusual body shape considering that it is a shark. Instead of having the classic torpedo-shaped body, a whale shark's body is a little bit flatter compared to other sharks, and its snout is more rounded. And from above, back in ye olden times, whaling vessels would spot whaling sharks and would often confuse them with the whales that they were going after to hunt. Like most sharks, whale sharks are solitary creatures, coming together only to mate, and they will occasionally cross paths in very good times of feeding. But seeing groups of whale sharks is a very, very rare thing. Now, if you want to see something really cool, my good friend Quimby, say hello to Quimby everyone, is going to give you some information on how to watch whale sharks swimming right now. If you go to the Georgia Aquarium's website, you can watch a live webcam feed of their open sea exhibit, and they house several magnificent whale sharks. Highly recommended. Go check it out. Thank you for joining me on this Furs, Feathers, and Fangs Creature Feature. I hope you enjoyed this little chat we had about whale sharks. If you have any other questions or comments, go ahead and drop that down below. I'd love to hear from you. If you have ideas for animals that I should talk about in future creature features, leave that down there as well. If you liked the video, make sure and subscribe by clicking the little red button down below. As always, this has been Zach, and thanks for joining me on the Furs, Feathers, and Fangs Creature Feature.